New research led by University of Calgary scientists shows Mars wasn't always cold and barren. The Curiosity rover has uncovered evidence the red planet once had a carbon cycle similar to Earth's, one that could have led to the existence of life on the red planet. Kevin Green reports.
Who doesn't love a selfie-snapping, laser-shooting robot on Mars? Being part of the team analyzing the Curiosity rover's data is a teenage dream come true for University of Calgary researcher Ben Tutelo.
Again, if you told me about all of this when I was 15, I definitely would never have believed it.
Scientists already know Mars once had liquid water on its surface, and now, thanks to Tutelo, there's proof it had a working carbon cycle similar to Earth, where CO2 is absorbed through water and over time released back through long geologic processes.
The planet was once warm and wet, right? And it must have been, in order to be warm and wet, it must have been containing much more carbon dioxide in its atmosphere than it does today.
But where did all that CO2 go? Curiosity took core samples of Mars and analyzed them on site, sending its data back. Tutelo analyzed that, finding proof of a mineral called siderite, which forms when carbon dioxide reacts with water and rock.
Mars's carbon cycle was imbalanced, right? The CO2 goes down, but the fact that the carbonate is still there 3.5 billion years later means that ultimately much of the carbon must have stayed.
It is carbon capture and storage on a grand planetary scale. Tutelo says it shows the delicate interplay of the carbon cycle and what it could mean for our planet.
The lessons it offers in terms of our own habitability on Earth are significant, right? The fact that the carbon cycle is this really finely balanced system here on Earth, and on Mars it clearly went too far in one direction.
Tutelo's research is also a big step towards answering the question posed in song by David Bowie.
Is there life on Mars?
There's abundant evidence that life could have existed, right? That evidence is clear. The question is whether the reactions ever had the chance to take off.
The Curiosity rover landed on Mars in August 2012, and it has enough power to last until 2026. After that, it might be able to continue, but the amount it'll be able to accomplish will be limited. Kevin Green, CTV News, Calgary.
That's fascinating. Tutelo's research was published online today in the journal Science. It is also the cover story in that prestigious journal's edition to be released on Friday.